All right, family. We black again with the general. We like Mad Guy. We up in the twilight, getting the scrolls out, building with the sacred science. We're talking about sacred pyramid temples, the mysterious monuments of India, Angkor Wat, in Southeast Asia. Okay, in connection with the pyramid temples and of Africa, Nile Valley. You even got them in West Africa too. So I mean, this was the a universal, global network of Ethiopian, Kushite, Egyptian, Naga Kush, you know, uh, civilization, global connection. Okay, let's pop back on in. Let's pop back on in. Nah, I had the map. Okay, so here we go. So now this is better because now we get a chance to look at, Myanmar, which was Earl Burma, but this is where you get, matter of fact, yeah, this is the pagodas. This is Bagan. This is in what is called right there, Myanmar. And so they don't have it there. And I'm gonna get a map to show you. It's not far. It's like right up in there somewhere. It's right up in there somewhere. But this is where you get the great civilization of Bagan, which was again they built up them a lot of them pagodas, and they saying originally it was like 10,000. Like, whoa, that was mind boggling. But today it's 3,500. And you talking about 1050 to 1280 BC, AD. Let me quit that. AD. Let me make sure I'm on top of that. But because I got more, let me drop this in here. Let me drop this in here. These was ones I supposed to have, again. Now this is Bagan. And you see the Kushite, the Naga Kush. You get over here, you got the now you see the step pyramid temple. You see the step pyramid temple, and all the pyramids in Africa is temples. That's why when you go up under where the burial chambers and all of that, there's temples up under there. It's temples. And so you see that it was at one time you could see the pyramid pagodas all through there. This is one of the great, you know, man, this is mind-boggling too, that they dotted the whole landscape. And imagine 10,000 pagodas. So it's 3,500 today, but at the height of the Bagan civilization, it was up to 10,000. I got a few more I want to drop in here. I want to drop these in here too. So when we won't talk about evidence, you know. All of this is before Europeans even came into the Americas. Why am I saying that? Because, you know, wherever the Cushite went, he left, he was a part of the network. They didn't leave the network. That means wherever they went, they stayed connected with the great Ethiopian Kushite empires of Africa. It was a global network. And so when they came across and they came from both sides. They came from the Atlantic and they came from the Pacific. Okay, they came from the Atlantic and they came from the Pacific. Okay, so coming from both sides. So this is the Naga Kushite. Let me drop this in here too. I might as well take my time because they need to be here. Look how beautiful that is. You see? So the thing is, and I'm saying this because it's only right that I say this. If our people had been here of any length of time, and and I mean, the Kushites, wherever they went, I don't care which one of these civilizations you go in, the civilizations or the Kushites, there's something beautiful that go back. I don't care how far I go back. It's something there that's before the Europeans. You see? Now you got, like I say, you got, the Omega, and then you have some things over here, but again, that's rudimentary, meaning that it was easy to be knocked down. What was on this level, and they showed up everywhere they went. And they had the same mentality everywhere they went. And so, I mean, if you go through all these nations and everything, pretty much, it's something still standing. Even if everything is just like they said, it was over 10,000 Black Power family. It was over 10,000 of these pagodas. It's 3,500 now. It's still it's still something. You ain't gonna knock it all down. It ain't gonna all fun because look how some of these is pretty sturdy. You feel what I'm saying? They pretty sturdy. They ain't going nowhere. And this is one of the more sturdy ones. So you see and then uh uh these are different than the Indian pyramids. You know what I'm saying? When you get over into Champa, and you get over in, on the other side of the Bay of Bengal, you feel me? When you start getting over here in Myanmar, you get over here in Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam. He said, "Let's jump." He, you get a little more, or let's say Oriental Naga Kushite. It's the Oriental Kushite Naga. You see, and so you get a little, but the science is still the same. The science is still the same. They got the Naga, they got the lion, they got all the same elements of all Kushite civilizations. Did I put this one in here? Let me drop this one in here too. Let me drop this one in here too. And I'm gonna touch back down. See this? So again, this Myanmar, again, we touched down on India. Let me touch over here on India. Uh and I meant to get that pyramid. Let me see if I got that. It might be down way down here. Where is that? So I can show y'all. And I meant to get it too. Showing y'all the Egyptian temple. Okay, that's I don't think that's it. I think that might be it. That might be it, but I had one even colder than that. Matter of fact, where did I put that at? I think I put it up here. Let me see. Hold up. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Wait a minute. I know I meant because I was thinking about it and I said I was going to show y'all this pyramid temple design. And I put it up. Wait a minute. I think I just saw it. I think I did. No, that's not it. I ain't going to chase it down forever. I ain't going to chase it down, but I'm going to make sure I have it for tomorrow. I think I'm going to make sure I have it for tomorrow because I got so much in here and I need to get in here and tighten it up and it ain't gonna let me tighten it up right now. But let me jump right here. Now jump back into India. Okay, boom. So you looking at Karnak, ain't that something? You got Karnak and then you got Karnak. Okay, so you see that pyramid. So you see the pyramids in India, and a lot of these go back. damn near they not BC, but they pre-European. They pre-European, period. These is all pre-European temples. You know, when you building with stone, man, you can't just go over there, especially if you got, hundreds and hundreds of temples all over. You're not about to go in there just knock, and you're not knocking down Kailasa. This one right here. Ain't no way for you to knock that one down. It's impossible. You can go over there and you'll break all the backs in the world trying to fuck with that. That ain't even bricks. That's the mountain. So you got to you got to drop a bomb on that shit. You got to put a damn nuclear bomb over there to knock that out. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to y'all, if this area over in the Americas was advanced like the ancient African, Asian, Kushite civilization, where is they temples? I'm just being real. You ain't about to do nothing to that. Nothing. Straight up. That shit's solid. Period. So this is what I'm talking about. You go to, Africa, you see this is at Saqqara. And those are the oldest columns on the planet right there. Those are the oldest columns on the planet. You don't have no columns older than those. You see? And so what's going on? People keep talking about Egypt is in America. Man, would you stop nigga cosplaying? Y'all niggas talking about your niggas is cosplaying, tethering on Africa. You don't got nothing like this. Quit trying to fool the people that you do when you don't. You see? This is Short Temple again, showing you the pyramid, Short Temple, and you can see the cow, the ape is bull. You even see the monkeys over. You see the cows right there. That what they call Nandi. Which is in Egypt they call them the apis. The apis bull. And what's crazy, man? Do you see the top of this one right here? Do you know that damn I forget what they call it. Man, that thing weigh damn near 80 tons. How the hell they got that damn thing up there, man? 80 tons. They broke a lot of backs to get that motherfucker up there. I'm telling you. They broke a lot of backs to get that up there. For real. The technology is real. And then when see, they don't show people the inside of it, because the brother that built it, he had dreadlocks. His picture, they found they found the room in there, not just recently. It wasn't recently, but it was recently compared to how long the temple has been there. And so they was in there excavating, they was cleaning it up, and they found the room, let's just say about maybe 40, 50 years ago. And they went in, was able to go inside the room, and they seen the brother who built the temple, and he had dreadlocks. He had dreadlocks on his head. That's real talk. I wish I was able to find that Egyptian temple design, and it's really making me, because I want to show y'all this, and I thought I had moved it. And I did move it, but where I moved it to is beyond me. I thought I moved it up here by this master bar, and which I didn't, because if I did, it would still be there. Okay, and so I don't see it. I don't see it. But anyway, I ain't gonna hunt it down. I ain't gonna hunt it down today, but I'm most definitely gonna get back on it tomorrow. But again, this is another one right here. Lingara is Lingaraj Temple. And you see again the pyramid design, and that's the Dravidian style. And this is another one right here. Now this ain't India. This look like one of the pagodas. This is Bagan. This is Bagan. And so I just wanted to, and I'm gonna get the books out. I got the books coming too. And I'm gonna put the information, I'm gonna give you references where you can go and go behind the general. So again, when you come over to Sumeria, now you see. Sumeria ain't fucking with India or Ethiopia or they lying to the world about Sumeria. Sumeria was one of our civilizations, but it ain't comparing with the rest at all. They didn't use stone, and they're just facts. And it was one of our civilization, but they didn't use stone. You can see they use mud brick, and you can see that shit down there. Probably they added too. Yeah, Suma's real boring. You ain't got nothing coming. You ain't got nothing coming at all. And like I say, it's so much. And even here, you can see how the Egyptians they cut the mountain down. They cut into the mountain. You know what I'm saying? They cut into the mountain to do this. So even when you start dealing with the Valley of the Kings, where is it? Where is it? If you was over here and you was in, and it was, where is it? You know, the old Mecca was, yeah, but even the old Mecca, man, they was Boy Scouts compared to India, Ethiopia, Nubia, them folk great and everything over there. The Kushite, the Naga Kushites of India, most of them cultures over there, that civilization was the dominant civilization that really bred the rest of them. They broke away from India. But India was always interchanging with Egypt, Aksum, Nubia. They were already interchanging far into the BC era, But tomorrow we're gonna get the literature out. I'm gonna get the literature out. I'm gonna get Drusilla Donji Houston's wonderful Ethiopians of the ancient Kushite Empire. Y'all get ready, family. We back into the sacred science. I'm gonna tighten this up, man, and I'm gonna take y'all on a hell of a ride that you're gonna be blessed, man. After all the science that I bring, y'all gonna be blessed, man, to tap back into that ancestral energy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all get over to Patreon, click that link, because we got tons of lectures. We talking about these type of lectures over there. Make sure you get over there and get them. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Black Power.